That sounded weird. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Hello guys. Sup and hi. So today, what are we doing today, Ben?
We are, as has been a highly requested video for so long. However, we've not yet got around to doing it. We're going to talk
about.
We've touched up on it, though, haven't we?
Yeah, probably a few times.
We must have, like when we first started. We're going to talk about how this one,
Moi,
ran away to Norway, effed off to Norway
to escape him.
To escape me, and then.
And he hunted me down.
Yeah, how I hunted her, promised her marriage and whatnot, and she was like, oh, okay, I come back.
That's not why I came back.
Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about obviously from when we met, Norway, then coming back to good old England.
I got that song in my head. Ooh, your mama too, and your daddy. Ooh, your mama too, and your daddy. What? Anyway.
Anywho.
ADHD much.
Yeah. So tell the people why Norway.
So, just before I left UK, the plan was for me to move to. Why are you fighting me for?
I need leg room and you're all up on my side.
There's no sides that in marriage. Both sides are my side.
I found that out the hard way.
Okay, so basically I moved to Norway to basically work and save some money because I didn't know anyone really in Norway other than my family, so I thought it'd be a good distraction for me to just focus on the things I wanted to do. So I just wanted to save as much money as possible so I can focus more on my hair business and do a lot, because that's what I enjoy doing, and I just had enough of working for someone else really. And yeah, so that was the plan. So I met Joe just before I left, as you know from how we met video, if you watched it, and basically just twist things around, because for the first time in my life I was actually considering, I don't know, it was just like, it was crazy. I was so in love, and it was just happened so quick, and I just thought, oh my god, why does this always happen just before?
That didn't deter you, though, did it? Obviously,
no,
you were quite driven in the fact that you wanted to go.
Oh, I was still gonna go. There was you did delay it though, because I was gonna leave.
Yeah, when were you supposed to go?
I was going to leave in beginning of November, but I didn't leave until about mid-December. So over a month late. So I still went, because obviously I hadn't known Joe for that long at that time, and also I would have never. I suppose I've never really been the type to be like, oh, I'm not gonna do my dreams because I'm in a relationship or whatever.
Nor should you be. Nor should you be.
And to be fair, like when we spoke about it, like he would have moved there for me as well. So it wasn't really any issue me going. It was just obviously the fact that we were gonna miss each other a lot to start off with. So the plan was going to be, because by the time I left, we decided that we were in a relationship and that would figure out somehow. So the plan was going to be for him to come over. So I went to Norway, and then when I went to Norway, we were apart for.
We did the whole long distance relationship.
For about a month or so.
Yeah.
It felt.
Well, I was gonna say it would have been longer than that.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, December, January.
Exactly.
And well, mid-December, so it was probably about
a month.
A month and a bit.
Yeah.
So even that was hard.
That was hard. That was long. I think I cried on my first week there, which is so unlike me, because I don't really cry for boys in that way.
Yeah, when we first met, I said it as well, to be fair. Ida was very much of, I don't cry, don't really cry for anything. And then, obviously, before she left, we were blubbering together. The first week that she was in Norway, we were blubbering together.
I know.
Yeah,
it was so hard.
It was hard. So anyone who's in a long distance relationship knows, obviously, it is very hard.
It's very hard, because you want to be there, you want to kiss each other, you want to hug each other, you want to touch each other, and all the funny business you do in a relationship. It's just, I don't know, it was crazy, because you guys see how we are. Like, it's just being without your best friend and your lover, and it's hard, because it's just we clicked straight away, and it was straight away. I want to be next to this person every single day.
Yeah. And again, yeah, it was very hard. And we enjoy each other's company all the time anyway. So obviously, yeah, not being there, obviously waking up with this one. It was very hard. So I knew I was going to obviously go and see her, but I think we had planned for sort of like later on in the year, not too late, but obviously a bit later than February.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, obviously end of January I had booked everything. I was definitely going to Norway. Yeah, got there. I had already planned obviously what I wanted to do, to the way I wanted to propose to her. I knew I really wanted to marry her. I knew how I wanted to propose to her, which didn't really work out as planned, but that can be a next video. So yeah, got there, met her in the train station, and yeah, it was a very, very happy moment in my life.
We were nervous there.
I was so nervous, because obviously when we were together, before she had left, obviously it was a bit of a whirlwind. Obviously we saw it.
We'd only known each other for 2 months, really.
Yeah.
And obviously we were talking to each other every single day, FaceTiming on Viber. Shout out to Viber for keeping this relationship going. We were just on Viber every single day, and we were talking for hours. And while I was doing my chores in Norway, I just had my hands free and then my phone in my pocket, my boob or my head wrap, wherever.
Anywhere she could have her hands free.
I could, just to like have the hands free and talk, and I would annoy my entire family because I'd be like, "Oh my God, babe! So this is happening right now." Blah, blah,
I literally knew everything that was going on in the room, what they were talking about.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. After work, obviously, I'd always come home and be on the phone so I finished work and then be like 6 till God knows when. And I went to bed, bearing in mind I would start work, I would get to work probably about 7:30, but I would still be up talking to Ida on the phone by 3:30, 4:30.
We'd be on the phone till morning. Because with my cousins that I stayed with in Norway, they stay up to like ridiculous hours. So my clock was completely messed up, and I used to always be like, all right, babe, now you need to go to bed, and then we'll be talking some more. It's like, oh, seriously, you need to go to bed now because you have work tomorrow, and then he would distract me by saying something else.
I just didn't want to put the phone down.
And it was like that because sometimes we'd fall asleep with each other as well, just let the phone lying next to us.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah, the phone bill was quite high.
No, you have unlimited. Don't lie. It was no high.
It was no high.
It was no high.
Well, no, yeah. So let's go to Norway. Obviously, like I say, when I got to the train station and obviously got to see her again, it was a very happy moment in my life. And yeah, it was how many weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, and literally the plan was to sort of, because obviously I wanted to move out there with Ida. Obviously Ida had been looking for work out there and stuff, to sort of see where I could find work.
But it was hard because we were looking, and with the language barrier, the fact that he doesn't speak any Norwegian or any Swedish.
That was the main thing.
That was the issue, because most of the jobs that we were looking at, it required for him to speak Norwegian, so that was hard. So it wasn't looking that bright in terms of obviously him coming there and work, and because I hadn't found a job there yet, but that's only because I wasn't looking that much because I was so busy helping out with my cousins and my aunties and things like that. So I think most of it in Norway didn't go to plan, and my mind was 100% here. I must admit, I would love to say oh, I didn't lose focus, I went there and I did this and that, but my mind was 100% in the UK. So when I was there, we spoke, and then he came over, and we were there for 2 weeks, and it was amazing.
To be fair, we didn't do like the whole hotel thing. It was Ida's idea. Yeah, we did the whole Airbnb, which was the first time for me obviously using it, and I was very skeptical of the idea, but no, Airbnb is, if you've not tried it, try it. It's the best way to travel.
It was awesome. It was an amazing apartment. I think I messed up though, because when I put a little bit of the last night we were there, we ran out of dishwasher tablets. So on his dishwasher machine, I put a tiny bit of washing up liquid, because I thought, you know, whatever. And then the message that we got was like, I pretty much messed it up, and then there was water. Yeah, so sorry about that, Olaf, if you see this.
Well, yeah, we enjoyed your apartment immensely. We didn't really leave, did we? Obviously, like some of Ida's friends and family, obviously for me to meet them and stuff, they came over here.
But we didn't want to do anything.
It was an amazing time. Obviously, it was really fun. Obviously, getting to meet them and getting to know them and stuff. In fact, yeah, we probably did leave. We went to like
the shop.
Not the shop. I went to the shop
to buy food.
Ida just stayed in and cooked all the time. But no, your friend's house, went to Astu's.
Yeah. Hi, Astu. I know she's watching.
Is she?
Yeah, she better be watching Astu.
So yeah, went to obviously Astu's apartment. Again, look, well, Big T. Gotta give Big T a shout out.
Big T, Terrier.
Yeah, that's the one.
If you're watching Terrier, so. But so yeah, we did a little bit while he was in Norway, but most of it we spent in the apartment.
Yeah,
doing adult stuff.
You don't need to know that. We watched a lot of films and ate a lot of food.
Now you just make sound like we watched dirty films. We didn't watch dirty films.
We watched like the 6 Saw. But I'd never seen Saw.
Some dirty
Are you feeling alright today?
I'm sorry, alright? Okay.
Yeah, I'd never seen obviously like all the Saw horror films and stuff, so we watched all of them, and yeah, it was a very nice time.
And I made him chicken wings for the first time.
You made churros for the first time.
I made you churros for the first time. But to be fair, I think the thing about the 2 weeks together was because it was a good way for us to get to know each other better and to get to know whether we could live together realistically. Because, excuse me, because before I left, we've never lived together and we've never really spent too many nights together yet. So we needed to know and find out how we would live, and it turns out, freaking hell, we were awesome together. We had an awesome time.
Can't complain.
And I'm still happy that we did that, because it's...
No, I'm very happy. The way everything worked out, I wouldn't have changed anything.
Not a single thing.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah, we had an amazing time in Norway. However, me being the tourist that I was expecting Norway to be very, very cold. It was February. I bought this big parka jacket, big thick like jeans. I had my Timbs. I had Timberland boots. I was so ready. Get there. And I remember I was just sweating. It was so hot. It wasn't like hot.
It was
so
funny because when I met him at the station, he had this massive ass coat looking like he's going to Alaska. And everyone's like in their
normal jackets.
You could clearly see that he was a tourist. Yeah, but it was clearly. So funny.
But I was expecting snow, and
there was snow, but it was melted by the time he was there.
That was probably the only downfall. I really wanted like a massive, like major winter type.
Yeah.
Because like the week before, I was telling me it's like it's minus 20 and whatnot. So I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Anyway, by the by, yeah, the 2 weeks go by. We had an amazing time. Then it was time for me again, like next story. And yeah, I had to leave. We cried like little girls again.
Yeah, the night before was the worst, and then just knowing...
It was hard, yeah, it was hard. The night before, obviously, it was hard because we tried to make the most of it because I was leaving the following day, but then obviously you kind of get upset.
Because you have it like in the back of your mind.
Yeah, you don't really get to enjoy anything. And then, obviously, I came back to England, merry old England, and then I vaguely remember... I'm sure, because obviously we spoke about Ida coming back to England just for obviously visiting and stuff like that. But then I vaguely remember a conversation where you were like, oh, I may as well just come now, like I have a place to stay.
We were talking and I was like, well, I'll just come and visit because I still hadn't started work yet. So I was like, I'll just come and visit, and this was in after February because it was so hard, and we just knew that we didn't want to go that long. without seeing each other.
Yeah,
Well,
not
that
at all.
long. I know for people who do long distance, it's like
Honestly,
a month
yeah,
and a half. But honestly, it
it's
felt like
amazing how people do
forever.
that.
Like, I don't even know how people manage
No, not
that
at all.
because that was crazy. So after about a week of him gone, I was like, no, fuck it, I'm not. I'll go and visit. So on the 6th, I bought my ticket, one-way ticket for now, and I was like, well, we'll see how long I want to stay. And
We're
then I'll
expecting
go.
to be there for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was like, I'll probably stay 2 weeks and then I'll go back. I bought my one-way ticket, and yeah, and no, my stuff is still in Norway, basically. So yeah, so that's what happened, and I just looked for a job here and
Got
just
a
started
real
working
quick.
again.
Yeah.
And I was thrown, of course, like by a lot from what my original plan was. But I'm back on course now, so it's good. So luckily I managed to find really good job here. So saving now again. Like
So yeah,
I plan to do
things
anyway.
are getting back on track. Obviously, everything that we had planned did not work out. I was expecting to go to Norway.
Definitely.
I obviously really wanted to, because it was sort of like the security industry I wanted to work in over there.
Because that's what you thought, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been the easiest thing for me to do. Just a language barrier. Just that is it, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was the hardest, and the fact that I didn't know, I think the better thing would have been if we went to Sweden. And if you want to know if I'm from Sweden, why did I want to go to Norway? It's because Norway pays really good, and that's really why. Because I thought I'll work there and I'll get good pay and I'll save a lot of money. And that's why. But if it was Sweden, it'd probably be a lot easier because I know more people in Sweden other than just my family, and obviously I know Sweden enough to have been able to probably give you.
Yeah.
But either way, I enjoyed it when I came back because I've been in the UK for so long now as well that it's kind of like home for me now. So I just realized as well even when I go to Sweden, like obviously I love being back and there's a nostalgia of things like sweets and foods that I remember. And you know me, to this day I'm like, no, they have it better in Sweden.
Literally anything.
Everything. But there's still a lot of things in the UK that I really loved, and that's easily, and I know Nottingham so well because I have been here since what, 2006?
Yeah.
Was it, yeah? 2006. So I've been here for a ridiculous amount of time. So almost 10 years. So yeah, and I think basically, yeah, he just pulled me back, and all my friends were really happy about it because when I was leaving, they were like, make sure she doesn't leave. They instructed him to, but he brought me back, so they were all happy anyway.
Well, to this day, I honestly don't regret anything.
No, me neither.
How it all, obviously.
Me neither. And to be honest, because a lot of the times in life, if you ask me before I met Joe, like, oh, I'm gonna move back to a country because of a guy, it's just like, no, don't do that. That's just stupid. But no, it worked out really well for me. Somebody asked me, shall I do it? I could not advise you whether to because I don't know really your relationship and how you feel. But sometimes I think it's just go with your gut and how you feel. Things will always work out. And luckily for me, it was for a guy who's as invested in me as I am in myself. So it's just like working to achieve something. And me and Joe are the kind of people that we don't really mind where we live. All we want to do is really try and achieve our goals. Sometimes we go, of course, but then we talk about it and we get back.
We're very much of the opinion as well, especially me, when obviously like it was with Norway, and obviously it was very quick for me meeting Ida and me saying, yeah, I want to move to Norway. So my family was very like,
are you crazy?
This is quite sudden. I'm very much of the opinion, make your mistakes.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, go do it. Find out. Like,
as long as it's not a mistake that's gonna like
harm you or as long as you don't give you life savings or you're gonna
exactly
just go
like
off.
For me this change didn't cost me really anything because I hadn't started work yet, and I didn't really have anything established yet in Norway that I was giving up to come back, other than the fact that I just wanted to move. So if you are giving up a lot, then you have to think about it and make sure as well he would be willing to give that up, because Joe would be just as willing to move back to Norway. It was never a question of if he wanted to move, if he says no. So just make sure you're willing to do the same things and the same sacrifices for each other. Don't kiss me. I've got lipstick.
And I saw that.
No, it's actually not lip. It's just lip liner.
Okay.
See, it didn't.
Okay.
Is that what I was like?
So you was like, no.
Shut up, Dad.
Apologies. So yeah, sum it up. We were in England. Adi went to Norway. I followed her to Norway. Was there. Obviously, we realised I love her so much. This is the person I want to be with. I came back to England. Ida came back, and the rest is history.
And for the people who want to know, sorry, just a side note, for people who want to know with my family and friends what they thought, the fact that obviously I met this guy, I wanted to marry him so quick, they were all happy for me because, and they were all genuinely, there was no, oh, are you crazy, why are you doing this? There was none of that with me because my family knew that most of it, I'm quite level-headed and I kind of know what I want, and also they know that they can't change my mind. I think I'm that kind of person. That's what my aunt always says. She's like, once she's decided on something, it's just...
We're both like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I think I had made my mind up. And I think I had enough bad experiences with relationship to know exactly what I was looking for by the time I met Joe. And I think that confidence, most of my friends and family had that in me to know that I knew I was right. And they've all met Joe as well. So that did make things easier. They just saw him and they thought, well, we can see why you want to marry him.
Oh.
Alright guys, enough of this soppy shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
It was quite a quick video we wanted to make.
Have a nice time. We need to hurry up, the battery's dying.
Alright, yeah.
#Sliss. Subscribe, like and share if you want. And comment below if you have any love stories.
Do it.
Do it now. No, if you have any love stories or anything like that that you want to share with us, just comment it below. We'd love to hear your stories.
We love hearing your
we love it. And we love like all the robbery stories some of you guys had.
Some of them are amazing.
Amazing stories. But yeah, we're glad that you survived to tell the tale.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Deuces. Ciao. A bientôt. Arrivederci. Alright, are you gonna sing for them then?
No.
Come on.
I can't sing.
They want you to sing.